permanent lockup got cancelled and now you're dead. Right. Well, that's just more intake and more money for me then. I don't mind. And as long as these witnesses survive... I am done. I think I may need a few more cooks though. I have 30 cooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I never, and I can't believe I never did that, I'd say 40% of my staff go on break. Staff morale is still 100%. And the only serious complaints that they have is just a bit of food, but okay. So in in deployments I will say assign cook, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more, and 2 more. 8 on every place, correct. 9 on every place. Now we should have enough food for everyone. At some point, I hope. Sleep time, shakedown time. Because I saw a lot of contraband that I don't want to see. As well as I still haven't found the tunnels. My staff should be more than happy with me. Also, I thought I wanted to have a cutesy table in between here and here. Guess I never did that. What about the staff rooms here? You do have that. Okay. The staff canteens. Well, it's just the food. Okay. Cash flow repair. So I'm going to be selling these beds manually. Until all of the wood is gone, I'm not going to have exports. And here's the tunnel at long last. Yoink! And they were pretty close. Better yet, garbage storage goes away from here for now. Welcome and goodbye. Death. A cook died. Somebody killed a cook. Why? You're being fed. You're being educated. Okay. So Minsec has ample free time. Just not enough sleep. Okay, so that's how that works. Cell status, occupied cell, free cell, gang soldier cell. Okay. Brandon is the manpo. Could you... I hope that's all of the emotes that you'll do for this entire stream. But welcome. So let's see, programs, carpentry apprenticeship, 3 have passed. That is a nice thing to see. Sadly, you're gonna fail. Boys, looks like you're gonna fail as well. You're gonna fail as well. Maybe not. It just looks like it. And deal. No one's gonna succeed. 0 have passed so far. I'm doing fine. I'm very happy with the way that this prison operates. I did have to hit panic mode and sort out some of the electricity problems, as originally I just had these 2 power plants and these 2, and they were very far into the red, like all the way up there. So at the start of the stream I quickly had to build these 2 and reroute the power on several different occasions, but it's all sorted now. Also, people are passing programs, making bets so I can have a little bit of profit. They're also making license plates, although I still haven't seen them yet. But they're bound to be here somewhere. And I just like the overall look of this prison. But next stream, which might be tomorrow, I'm gonna start with an expansion down here. And I'm not gonna buy it just yet. Oh my god, that is large. I'm gonna start out with buying this and building that prison. Then I'm gonna buy this and build that prison. Then I'm gonna buy this and build that prison. They are all gonna have lower quality cells, ranging from 6 to 10, as all of these are 15. And all of these cell blocks will have everything that these guys have, just lower quality cells. And they will have lower quality gymnasiums and common rooms and classrooms and yards. And then the original plan is, after I've built all of those 3 facilities, I'm gonna buy another patch of land on each side, build more facilities there, and have even crappier cells. And I'm talking 0 to 5. With even crappier gymnasiums, even crappier yards and common rooms and classrooms. Just to make sure that they understand that as long as they behave well and are eligible for higher quality cells, that they'll move up and inward into the facility. And eventually that they'll come here, that they will start working their asses off, just as this guy over here, Mr. Fresh Fish, or what is this, Fresh Fish? Mr. Swatton over here. Oh, you're doing carpentry apprenticeship. You haven't succeeded yet. But you're gonna succeed because your attendance rate is equal to the chance of success. So you're just gonna make it. You're gonna make me bets. You're gonna make me money. What about you? I guess you're gonna make it too. You have about 50% chance to succeed. I am happy with that. This guy, however, Mr. Gareth Evans. Hey CCCP. You have failed kitchen safety and hygiene, but at least you're making bets. I am doing fine. I had to, as I just explained to Mr. Brandon, I had to hit the panic mode button because the power stations that I had, as expected, would not suffice. I had a fire down here and a fire up here. And luckily I had the sprinkler systems already installed and engaged. So at the start of the stream I panicked and I built this little bunker over here and that little bunker over there. So now the workshop and this cell block are connected to that shut up phone. And this power, this workshop and this and the kitchens as well, these 2 kitchens are now hooked up to, excuse me, this one. And the power is now sorted. I don't think I ever have to touch the power again in this middle facility. Off stream, I've added a perimeter wall over here in the center. So normally I would do a double layered perimeter wall. But a single layered perimeter wall with barbed wire and a regular fence with barbed wire. I've got barbed wire around this perimeter wall and even this wall. And over this little bit of perimeter wall, this little bit of perimeter wall, and over here and over there. And just for shits and giggles, because I needed to spend some money in order to get the government bailout grant, I also threw barbed wire, and I see that I may have missed that. Barbed wire. Yes, I've missed this. There. Missed this. There and there. But this has. Okay. And here. Okay. And we already had our first major event. I have 10 federal witnesses that I must keep alive. So, and it happens at a moment when I jumped into intelligence. As I'm gonna do a tunnel search now. I jumped into intelligence informants just to see like, okay, do we have any more snitches? Because I've already had people get out of the prison due to early release. And therefore new people come in, and I had a couple of deaths involving snitches. Also sadly involving some staff. And just as I was in this menu having activated all of my confidential informants, I got the event that suddenly I had 10 of these federal witnesses, and they're immediately highlighted as marked for death because they are marked for death, just like this guy. This guy is a snitch or an ex-law enforcement or both. And so it was really easy to just find them and give them permanent lockup and keep them safe until that event is over. And I do believe once the event is over that they are gonna get shipped out of the prison entirely. But in the meantime, I've got a couple of guys here making license plates and bets. Ah, here's a license plate. Done. And sell. And sell. Now, I know I could get an export, but I don't want to. Because what I'm afraid of is that all of these stacks of wood and all of the logs will be thrown into the exports and moved out. While right now they are more valuable to be left here and be made into beds. And then sell them manually. So that's what I'm doing now. I already have enough people pass foundation education, 23 as a matter of fact. And suddenly I have a whole bunch of people working on general education. So that I can finally get rid of this freaking grant. The Reform Through Education Initiative, which I've only managed to get done in only one prison. And this will be the second. And I was just explaining my plans on expanding over here, there, and then probably again with lower quality cells, lower quality canteens, common rooms, yards, classrooms, and gyms. And then expanding again with even worse. And then expanding here for death row, prison, protective custody, criminally insane, and Supermax. Because currently Supermax is being held up over here. I've got 2 people in Supermax, I believe. Oh, I have 2 people ready to be transferred from maximum security to medium security. And a few from medium security to minimum security. So they will like that. And down here I have 1 prisoner wanting to go to maximum security again and 1 that doesn't. Oh well. And I do have free fire on, but only for Supermax and maximum security. And only on... We've only had prisoners in here for 10 days. At day 80, that's when I got prisoners in. And everything before that was just building. Stoical unknown reputation. Hey. How about I activate you and you and you just to be sure. Loan paid off. Yes, I did pay the loan off. Federal witness. You. Where are you going? Ah, for parole. Yes, I did pay the loan off entirely. Grants. No loan. I can still do cell block D and criminally insane wing. Not gonna do that yet. Because I don't need to. Got some more objects to sell here, there, sell. Oh, that's right. That's also something I needed to do. There and there. That has, and dismantle this, dismantle that, and then throw in there and there. Ah, that's the 10 beds done. And we have a tunnel. Despite the fact that this is such a lovely prison, people still want to escape. And what kind of a door did I have on here? I think just a regular jail door or a grey one. A grey one, okay. Just making sure. And it's no longer surrounded by walls and doors. It's gonna be fixed in just a moment. Whereas this one is going to connect to these two, and now those two. And logistics still perfectly fine, still perfectly fine. Sell this. There is a bed over here. Sell that. Minus 10k daily cash flow is bad. I know. I know. But once I have more prisoners, pass workshop safety and carpentry apprenticeship, as you can see, we have 9 people working on that. And as soon as they just pass, we can really start chopping up the wood and really start making beds. And I'm gonna manually sell them for now until, like I said, all of the wood here is gone and all of the wood here is gone. And then I'm gonna open up my exports and then let it just all happen. And of course, once I start expanding, the capacity of prisoners will go up. Of course, I'm gonna have to hire more staff, but that's fine. And there you go. There you go. General education done. 1 passed. 1 person passed general education. Yay! I think that deserves a beer. That deserves a beer. That definitely deserves a beer. Beer! Beer. Lovely beer. And that is pretty much all that I want to do, just to make sure that this prison runs fine. But despite the fact that I have a negative daily cash flow, what it doesn't take into account are the early releases that you have and the intake of prisoners that you have as well, the new intakes. So it's just going to be your cost versus your income on grants and such, but not the income of your intake and the early release prisoners from whatchamacallit, parole. So that's why I still have a positive bank balance despite the fact that I have this, because I have 8 parole rooms with 4 paroles each day, so that's 32 chances per day that I have at least one person going out. Each person going out has a chance to become $3,000 worth of extra money for me. Multiply that by 32 and you've got quite a bit of money possible to be had every single day. Let's do a tunnel search. And we have a tunnel. So, cheers to getting the education reform grant done. Ah, delicious. And we have some violence in here. And it seems that all of the federal prison... Excuse me. All of the federal witness inmates are gone. So that's a good thing. Recruit informants. You're extremely tough and volatile. I'm not a fan of you. You're a gang member, but already a confidential informant, and you are already a confidential informant. Okay. You have such a nice cell and then you still smash it up. Why? Why? I don't get it. Also, I want people to start working in here, not just in there. But maybe only once I have enough people working in here that they will start working there. But I have so much prison labor available that I don't think that I'll ever get to filling up the workshops. But that's okay. I mostly have them for class purposes. But having them for other purposes is fine as well. Let's have a look-see at the needs. Clothing is still an issue. And I do not understand why. Assign janitors. I'll assign 3 janitors on each. And I'll hire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 42 cooks, that's enough, okay. And oh, we have more inmates coming in. Hello, our first legendary and an ex-law enforcement. You, sir, are immediately permanent lockdown. But this legendary is not a gang member. Nasty. Where the hell are you being taken? That way. Okay. I can live with that. And indeed, you are working. You are not supposed to be working. You are supposed to be permanent lockdown. Oh, okay. Working means that too. Okay. Now I get it. And did you get paroled? Oh no, that was just visitation. Okay. So, I want to follow you around. Where are you going? To the laundry. Uh-oh. And this is your cell. Okay. Mm-hmm. I still want to have a couple of lights. I didn't do that before, but I do want to have them. Wall lights on the outside of each of the doors here. At least that. And that includes the cells. Just to beautify this prison even more, as if it's not beautiful enough already. I'll let it run on slow speed then. There. Nope. Here. There. There. Why am I doing this? Oh. Why am I making these cells even better? Or at least the outsides. Oh. Stone. Because of a tunnel. Hello, Amara. Glad you could still make it. I'm just throwing some lights on the buildings here. You've made the stream, yay! Yep. There, and there, and there, and there, and there. Now, something that I discovered while playing today is that I never put drains in any of the cells during construction. So that's the thing that I had to fix afterward. Silly old me. And, oh, what's this? Flowery field. Wall lights, that's what I was working on. There, and there. And now I'm just trying to beautify this even more with wall lights on everywhere. Where we have doors. Just because I can. And we'll even throw them on the outside here. Because wall lights, funny enough, don't cost you any power whatsoever. Also flowery field here. Wall lights. And that one exists already. Yep, you did discover that is fine. Just spending loads and loads and loads of money for no purpose other than to spend it. because I have so much